munafikah.
Kursus tu ada sesi matchmaking, bersuai kenal.
So dalam matchmaking tu ramai-ramai the brothers yang kat situ.
Saya perasan dia seorang je. Yang lain dah tak nampak dah.
Muni pilih dia.
2-3 hari selepas sesi bersuai kenal tu,
Ada seorang akak ni, dia call, dia cakap
Muni setuju untuk berkenalan lebih lanjut.
so the thing is the brother that you choose so happen he also choose you as well. Can I give him your email address or contact number? So just cakap dia, okay lah, just give him my email address.
Jadi saya pun terus email dia.
So masa tu dah okay, excited lah, so macam terkejut juga.
Email pertama, biasalah, profile, resume mengenai diri saya sendiri.
Apa yang tertarik hati Muni sebab dia cerita dia selalu buat charity, selalu buat food run for the homeless, for the poor, and dia every weekend dia ajar English untuk anak-anak yatim.
Saya berhubung dengan Muni hanya melalui email. Saya tak pernah ada nombor telefon dia, dia tak pernah ada nombor telefon saya. Tapi saya ada nombor telefon ayahanda tunai. Nak cakap apa melalui ayahandanya.
Kita tak ada keluar dating, kita tak ada bergayut, tapi
Bersua dengan Muni hanya 3-4 kali je. Itu pun mesti ada ustaz, ibu bapa dia ada. Sebenarnya dalam hidup saya pernah saat genting lah. Ada senapang parang pernah diajukan kat kepala saya. Tapi bila saya jumpa ayahanda tunai, saya panik. Macam-macam lah saya di-interrogate oleh ayahandanya. Peluh lah, panik, peluh. Habis basah singlet saya. Nasibik singlet saya tebal. Alhamdulillah, pelan-pelan ayahanda tunai dia slowly boleh accept saya, insyaAllah.
I've been friends with Munirah for about going for 11-12 years. Now that she's getting married, it's actually quite shocking for us as well. Oh, people can meet this way and get to know each other and get married in such a short period of time. I look, Muni and Zuhri, I think they are meant to be together. And if Zuhri is the best for her, Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah, everything will turn out fine.
Mana kegemaran dia?
putih.
Lavender.
Black.
Purple. Pasangan ke syurga.
God fearing, insyaAllah.
Shy cat.
Baik hati.
Alhamdulillah.
Sweet. Funny.
Saya selalu berdoa pada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala supaya saya dipadankan dengan seorang isteri yang sesuai untuk bersama mengejar bau syurga.
Mengharap yang kahwinan kita ni insyaAllah kekekalan sehingga ke jannah, sehingga ke syurga. Segala susah senang kita sama-sama tempuh dengan sabar.
2-3 cat running. Where got same striped cat? 2-3 cat I don't want. Where got same Muni one?
Indah Taj Mahal, putih cempaka. Lambang megah kasih sang suami. Kenal mengenal, berpetiklah cinta. Harapan dan doa kekal abadi. Assalamualaikum.
That we on the telephone, dear, or they will breaking away. Start to make a sugar cake for you to take, for all the boys to see. Oh, we will raise a family, a boy for you and a girl for me. Can't you see how happy? Can't you see how happy? Can't you see how happy we could be?
saingan AG.
Ada je. Ini nak balas pada Zuhri. Lambang
Cuba sekali lah.
2320. Okay.
So, Alhamdulillah, finally we are here and hopefully it will go through here in the end after as well. Yeah, of course, it's through you guys. The Halal Speed Dating team, yes. Or else we wouldn't meet in this kind of setting. Well, nasihat for me, you best to do it the right way lah. Do it the right way and you find your heart. Feel comfortable going through all of the process. So, hopefully everyone can follow suit and hopefully everyone will have the same smooth journey as ours lah. Inshallah. Yes, halal way is definitely easier. For me, definitely. There's nothing else that should be, this should be. Alright. Okay. Alright. Thank you for coming in any case. Yes, thank you for the setup. Or else we wouldn't be here together. All of us here. Wait, so.
Saya datang hari ini untuk menghadiri sesi halal speed dating lah. Nervous.
Kalau katakan si perempuan ataupun wali dia ataupun ahli keluarga dia tanya, saya akan jawab, insyaAllah saya akan jawab dengan jujur.
After my friend told me that there is a opportunity for me to find my other half from this website, and I just give it a try. And then after a few sessions, and then I feel like I was really into it. I really want to find one. I mean, for me, it's more efficient because nowadays you go to work, back to work. You don't have time. You don't have, to find one. And I think it's a good way. I really love this program because nowadays there's a lot in social media to find a partner, a wife, or a husband. But I think to find the one that in Sharia way, it's hard. But I'm happy because we have halal speed dating. I'm glad I'm part of it.
In Islamic way, dia sebenarnya good sebab dia nampak lebih more ikhlas lah.
So kalau katakan keluarga dia bersenang hati apabila jumpa saya dan dia bagi kata putus untuk lebih berkenali, saya rasa itu yang paling baik lah.
Yang jelas namanya dating, jelas semua ulama sepakat haram. Yang boleh ta'aruf.
Basically, you mesti ada target.
Kita manusia usaha je. Why not give it a shot? After all, there's nothing to lose, am I right?
Because today I kind of find someone that I like.
Ini adalah salah satu cara yang paling senang. Bila seseorang tu berkahwin pun, dia pasti akan berjumpa dengan keluarga. Pada permulaan pun kita dah mula mengenali dia dan juga family dia. Bagi saya itu adalah perkara yang sangat mudah lah.
Nobody's perfect in this world. I mean, I have my own mishaps. Someone that can cover you up. I think I want to be the person until the end of time.
Saya pun banyak berdoa supaya kalau katakan jodoh saya dipertemukan ini, harap dipertemukan lah.
So I hope the halal speed dating will give me one.
I've seen a lot of people who are dating and couples for a very long time, but then just broke up like that. So I think maybe you guys should try like go back to fitrah, go back to the Islamic way. Ikut cara Islam yang sebenarnya itu jumpa parents and berikhtiar untuk bercinta selepas berkahwin.
Dalam surah An-Nisa Allah sebut Zuyyina linnasi hubbus syahawati minan nisa. Setiap orang, semua manusia akan dihiasi rasa cinta, akan dihiasi rasa sayang.
Perkhidmatan mencari jodoh khususnya di atas talian semakin banyak ditawarkan, membolehkan pasangan dicari dan dipadankan hanya dengan satu klik. Namun tidak semua menjanjikan perkhidmatan bebas daripada risiko penipuan. Tetapi menerusi halal speed dating, cinta boleh ditemukan atas platform selamat, sahih dan bermaruah.
Halal speed dating, HSD menekankan konsep patuh syariah. Peserta wanita diiringi waris ke acara yang dianjurkan. Bagaimanapun, peserta lelaki dan wanita tidak dibenarkan berkongsi maklumat diri, cuma bercerita perancangan hidup masing-masing. Jika berkenan antara satu sama lain, pihak lelaki akan berhubung terus dengan waris wanita pilihannya untuk ke peringkat seterusnya iaitu ke gerbang perkahwinan.
Imagine a world without heartbreaks. Imagine a world that when you fall in love, you stay in love forever. Imagine finding love exactly where you know exactly where the relationship is heading, and imagine no more, because the solution is simple, it's dignity. That is the basis of halal speed dating.
Katanya HSD tidak tertumpu kepada khalayak beragama Islam, tetapi turut menarik penyertaan bukan Islam. Acara pada Sabtu menyaksikan penyertaan 144 peserta. Dan ia disifatkan acara cari jodoh secara halal terbesar di dunia. Biarpun baru beroperasi setahun, Give and Gain Sendirian Berhad, entiti di sebalik HSD, sudah meraih khalayak tersendiri. Mereka berhasrat mengembangkan perkhidmatan ke serata dunia dengan membangunkan aplikasi HSD bagi peranti mudah alih. Dan bagi tujuan tersebut, Give and Gain mengumpul dana secara pembiayaan orang ramai berasaskan equity ataupun equity crowdfunding menerusi platform fundedbyme.com dengan sasaran RM200,000 untuk 5.2% share saham dalam pasaran. Bila siap kelak, ia akan dilancarkan di Malaysia menjelang Aidilfitri, sementara di Indonesia pada Februari tahun depan dan di China serta beberapa negara Eropah menjelang akhir 2017.
Alright, and action.
Okay, so we met a year ago via halal speed dating, and a year after we got married. Halal speed dating spells out your life.
Alright, and with that, Assalamualaikum, brothers and sisters. If you want to be just like them, sign up at halalspeeddating.com. We'll see you next week at our event on the 7th and 8th of January, inshallah. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, thank you. Alhamdulillah, kita orang gembira lah. And kita dah rasa banyak gembira, tapi tak segembira macam ni. Itulah kan.
Alhamdulillah. Kita dah cakap apa dah?
Kau rasa seronok saya tadi cakap kan?
Speechless kan?
So of course you guys went to halal dalam banyak all the participants, alhamdulillah Allah bukan orang pula.
Okay.
You guys decide, start with Abraham first. Abraham, how do you know that she's the one? And why did you pick her?
Oh. Senang juga sebenarnya. Sebab masa nampak tu kita orang just borak-borak biasa je lah. Kita orang just borak-borak biasa. Tapi but then bila dah the moment I nampak dia ketawa, then I cakap, aku nak yang ni lah. So, macam tu lah. So after dapat dah kenal tu, kita dah tahu, dah kenal family background semua, then I lagi yakin lah yang ni lah, yang the one I nak. But it started dengan satu ketawa je lah.
Further than ketawa, anything
apa dia ada family satu lagi saya rasa dia ada strong personality lah sebenarnya. Saya tahu kalau apa-apa jadi lepas ni, kalau in future kalau ada apa-apa setback, saya tahu saya boleh count on her lah untuk support diri saya kan. And saya dapat rasa tu masa kita mula-mula borak. Macam tu lah.
Okay, wait sikit. Okay, first bila masuk the hall, saya in group C kan. So actually dia first yang I nampak lah. So from group C tu kan sebab dia number 1 kan. So CM1 kan. So I'm CW10. And then bila borak tu tahu dia macam jujur kot, dia macam honest, dia macam tell everything about about his family. Especially from dalam. So I think actually I just chose one people and I think he's a chosen one. I think because dia baik kot. Dia macam ada lah macam semua ciri-ciri yang I nak macam tu lah. Tak tahu nak cakap apa.
Before we go to next question, last question, I ask you guys, what do you guys think in what way Allah SWT has helped you guys so far?
Kalau kita nak kira memang tak terbilang lah kot. Kalau betul. Dulu kita pun tak tahu apa yang kita nak minta. Tapi kita just doa macam, ya Allah kurniakanlah kepada kami orang yang sejuk bila tengok mata, kita boleh tengok sejuk mata memandang. And then so it covers everything lah daripada semua sebab alhamdulillah saya dapat apa yang saya dapat tu, saya minta.
Okay, apa soalan dia tadi?
In what way Allah dah answer your doa? Penat juga. Dia nak dekat je.
Okay. Okay, so before ni macam memang doa nak jodoh yang dekat je. KL or Selangor, and then dia duduk batu KL Selayang. Terus dekat lah macam alhamdulillah. Boleh kata je lah.
Last question for each of you guys. What message do you guys want to give to the single people out there yang they know they need help tapi mungkin dia orang just tak nak seek ke, dia orang macam segan go to halal speak ke?
Kita punya message ialah if you kalau katakan kita semua ada perasaan malu. Tapi kalau if you don't start the first step tu, kita takkan ke mana lah. You boleh doa sebanyak mana tapi kalau you tak keluar rumah atau you tak buat apa-apa effort, dan memang susah lah nak dapat. Bukan tak boleh. But normally kita always kena start something. So kalau katakan, and the reason I invite HSD dalam sini pun sebab I rasa ini program yang sangat bagus. So I nak promote tu semua ni, yang siapa-siapa yang rasa malu tu, this is the best platform. Sebab kita pun malu kat mula-mula. So macam this is the best platform sebab dah di-arrange. So janganlah malu dan join lah HSD.
Macam apa benda tu peribahasa tahu macam jodoh tak datang bergolek kot. So dia macam kena berusaha juga. Macam tak boleh, yelah macam doa je tapi tak ada usaha macam tak boleh lah. So actually macam salah satu usaha kot. So macam tawakal je, insyaAllah mesti ada jodoh.
Ya, saya tak faham. Oh, senang. Muhammad SAW. Senang. Kita orang cubalah macam nak ikut mana-mana yang kita mampu. Tapi itulah kalau kita bagi influence, itulah dia. And then maybe the next lah kita punya parents lah. Itulah. Okay, aku rasa.
Weh, hari tu kan aku jumpa ex kau.
Dia tak payah cerita tu.
Apa?
Cerita lama kot. Alah, aku nak kahwin tu. Penat siul boyfriend girlfriend drama ni. Kau nak kahwin? Dan sekarang ni siapa yang nak kahwin dengan kau?
Dia tengah mencari lah tu.
Cik kat mana?
Halal speed dating. We signed up, we're going next weekend.
Halal speed dating? You mean tempat yang orang konon nak cari soulmate tu ke?
Ya.
Kau pergi kenapa?
Aku jadi wingman dia.
Wingman? Kau nak jadi wingman?
Like Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. Apa Batman and Robin cari jodoh?
Sportif lah sikit tu.
Cari jodoh. Speed dating. Cari jodoh.
Ni korang. Wedding card aku.
Apa dia? Wedding card? Oh? Wedding card? Kau nak kahwin ke? Sekejap. Ada orang nak kahwin dengan kau?
Of course. Kan hari tu korang ingat tak ada calon yang nak kahwin dengan dia. Okay, so sekarang dah ada orang yang nak kahwin dengan dia. Korang ada calon yang nak kahwin dengan korang?
Tak ada.
Tak ada?
Tak ada calon?
Tak ada?
Tak ada?
Ada?
Gelak lagi kat aku hari tu kan? Wow!
Your face, bro!
Baiklah, minggu ini Primadona akan berbicara tentang perkahwinan. Jangan lupa untuk saksikan kami setiap Jumaat jam 7 malam di Astro Prima dan Maya HD 135. Semuanya di Primadona apabila wanita berbicara.
Gerbang perkahwinan pasti menjadi impian setiap lelaki dan wanita untuk membina sebuah keluarga yang bahagia. Namun hakikatnya, ramai yang terpaksa melalui laluan berliku, termasuk sukar untuk mencari pasangan atau percintaan yang terjalin sejak saban tahun kecundang di tengah jalan. Jadi kepada mereka yang masih buntu, ikuti kupasannya mengenai platform untuk mencari bakal suri hati dengan kaedah yang lebih Islamik. Dikenali sebagai halal speed dating atau ringkasnya HSD, kaedah ta'aruf moden ini diwujudkan untuk memberi peluang si uda dan dara meluangkan masa mengenali latar belakang antara satu sama lain dalam tempoh singkat dan terhormat. Tetapi berbeza dengan program suai kenal yang lain, HSD memerlukan peserta wanita ditemani penjaga mereka yang akan mengawasi perbualan dan interaksi dengan bukan mahram. Namun matlamat HSD ini jelas, iaitu sebagai platform pemudah cara kepada mereka yang benar-benar ingin berkahwin.
Each participant tu ada 8 minutes, 8 minit untuk bercakap dengan each candidate. So 8 minutes, after 8 minutes, they move to another table, move to another candidate lah basically. Habis at the end of the event tu, kalau ada match, meaning kalau yang perempuan choose the lelaki tu and then the lelaki tu pun choose that perempuan, we consider that as a match.
Lensa berpeluang mengikuti salah satu acara HSD yang diadakan di ibu negara baru-baru ini yang kebanyakan pesertanya berusia dalam lingkungan 25 hingga 30 tahun. Bagi Zulfikri Abdul Majid yang bimbang dengan soal jodohnya yang masih belum tiba, ia sedikit sebanyak mendorong pemuda berusia 25 tahun ini untuk mencuba nasib.
Tengok
kawan-kawan lain kan yang dah kahwin. Umur pun mungkin sebelum saya 24, 23 pun dah kahwin. Dia macam rasa macam aku tak laku ke. Jadi macam try lah. Kita kata pun try beberapa medium yang boleh bantu lah. Termasuklah yang halal speed dating hari ni.
Sementara itu bagi gadis berusia 27 tahun yang enggan dikenali ini pula, lelaki yang ditemuinya pada sesi berkenaan bukan jaminan untuknya menamatkan zaman bujang dalam masa terdekat.
Was asked by my sister to do this because she feels that I need to settle down. Because I think at the age where you don't want to have so much of dating, you just want to focus on someone who wants to get married. So this platform actually gave you the right person who wants to get married and serious about it.
Di sini mereka bukan berdating untuk suka-suka. Sebaliknya kehadiran si Teruna dan Dara pada sesi halal speed dating ini menunjukkan kesungguhan mereka untuk mencari pasangan sehidup semati. Lebih penting, prosesnya dilakukan secara patuh syariah agar hubungan yang dicari mencapai keberkatan dan akhirnya berakhir ke jenjang pelamin dan seterusnya ke jannah. Arifudin Ishak untuk M-Star TV.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Junaidi Othman, and we met the halal speed dating, and she is.
Hi, Shazani. Okay, alright. And had you guys think that your jodoh will be met this way?
Never thought so, but yeah. But after joining the program, I realized that this is my way, and I want to find the right one. So Alhamdulillah, I found her, and we proceed one step and another. Alhamdulillah, we got solemnization yesterday.
Alhamdulillah. And you boleh tak macam bagi kata nasihat sikit dekat those people out there, maybe let's say kalau dia orang dengar pasal pertemuan cari jodoh, and you know macam mana kalau kita nak address their awkward feeling ke apa ke towards that kind of tanggapan lah about cari jodoh secara halal.
Alright, for the guys out there, at the beginning, I feel nervous. I felt nervous at the beginning, but as you guys enter the program and move on and try to be honest to yourself, just think what inner of yourself, what do you want, and inshallah you'll get what you want. Don't be scared of any online speed dating, I would say.
Any matchmaking?
Any matchmaking, yeah.
Dr. Marla, would maybe
To the sisters out there.
nasihat sikit.
I mean, to the sisters out there, it's one of the good ways to find your soulmate here in halal speed dating, because Allah will definitely help you if you try your best to find your soulmate.
Inshallah.
InsyaAllah. Okay.
Thank you.
Wish you guys all the best.
Thank
Okay.
you.
We definitely doa for your happiness and we doa for our success.
Ameen.
Thank you, Amin.
Yeah, we doa for you guys. A lot of babies.
Ameen.
Ameen.
Okay.
Parents can be involved.
I've been through relationship before and it's not worked out.
Also done online dating, go meet another person, start blind dating, also do it.
To be honest, my main problem is actually I'm too attached to my friends.
I just focus on finding someone who can accept me, who can willingly accept me for who I am.
Okay, let me try to make it simple.
We met at the halal
Hello. I gave such a awesome introduction. Baru lupa nak unmute. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Yes, I appreciate your feedback. And yuran dia malam ni adalah tanya soalan. You kena tanya soalan, bagi komen. Okay? Alright, can you hear me now? Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, check. Alright, check. 1, 2. You should be able to hear me now. Sound good? Type sound good? Okay, I think you can hear me now. I hope so. Okay, dah ada suara. Alright, thank you sis for letting me know. Technical issue. So always something. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya nak jodoh Kut Zuhri nak bantu anda dapat jodoh dengan ta'aruf yang halal dan berkat supaya dapat jodoh yang halal, berkat dan bahagia. Okay, and it's important that you ask questions supaya kalau you tak faham, I make it clear. I want to make it clear. Yeah, and because I nak you be accurate dalam jalan yang lurus, nak you ke jalan yang lurus. Why? Because my vision is not just jodohkan you romantic stuff. Of course, we all want that. I want you to have that. Yes, of course. But the vision is much bigger. The vision is untuk membantu you menzahirkan generasi yang soleh dan solehah, yang mendoakan jannah ibu bapa mereka, yakni you, therefore you, kan? Doakan jannah untuk ibu bapa mereka, suami isteri, dengan dijodohkan dengan ta'aruf yang halal. That's the vision. It's much bigger. Why is this my vision? It's because there's a push factor and a pull factor. The push factor is I takut nanti kita tak diakui umat. And takut nanti akhirat nanti kita tak diakui umat, kan. And the pull factor is kita nak membanggakan Rasulullah SAW. Akhirat nanti kita buat cara yang betul, kita speak the truth. Dakwah is speaking the truth and sharing the truth. So nak tunjuk yang lurus je. That's basically it. Kerunsingan ke maslahan sekarang adalah sebab kita tak ikut. Kita tahu what is right and wrong, tapi kita tak ikut. That is because I'm not talking you, kan? Not telling you, kan? You are here because you want to learn apakah yang betul and buat apa yang betul. InsyaAllah. Kalau kita kecundang, mungkin sebab kita tak ikut cara yang betul. Mungkin. Okay? So, alright. I hope the sound is good. And topik kita malam ini adalah what men want. And also what men don't want. Surprisingly, it's more or less the same as what women want. Sama. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be loved and respected. But let's go down into the details. Okay? Boleh? Okay, bismillah. There are a lot of things. Just in a lot of things. Things that men want but they don't ask for. They orang segan, they orang takut, nampak macam emotional. They don't ask for sebab dia rasa macam, I'm better than those things. But dalam hati sebenarnya dia nak, kan, tapi tak berani cakap. And then dia kahwin lain. Thinking the other person can give him what he wants, but hoping the other person can read his mind. Men pun thinks macam, oh, you better read my mind. Yeah. It's not just women hoping men would read their mind, but men also hoping women would read their mind, because men are generally worse at understanding their own feelings. Okay. So what does a man want? One, first and foremost, he wants his woman to be happy. And when he is talking to you, getting to know you, he wants to know whether he is able to make you happy when married nanti. Alright? He wants to know if he can make you happy. That makes him feel like a man, makes him feel like he is capable, a capable masculine man being able to make his woman happy. He wants to make his woman happy. Usually he just doesn't know how, because he doesn't understand. And I mean, usually the easiest thing to do is learn the 5 languages of love, and then communicate, ask how. That's why it's very important I selalu ask you to do this homework, which is your resume, your personal biodata on introducing yourself. On the goal of this biodata, kan, macam your personal resume, kan, it is to kenalkan diri you, sebab kalau tak kenal tak cinta. Kalau you tak kenalkan diri you, things that make you happy in this resume, you don't tell him. In this resume, the details are things that make you happy. Basically, things that makes you happy. Your passion, your purpose, your things that makes, lifestyle, things that make you happy, kan? And so bila dia tahu these are the things that makes you happy, then he can figure himself out on how he can fit in together with you. Okay, not change himself, but if he feels he can fit in your life and make you happy, then he'll be able to macam feel more confident that he can fit into your life to make you happy. That's why this resume is very important. Alhamdulillah, we have sisters yang I just coach them sikit je. Okay, this resume, you just basically mention quickly, just very quickly, your profession, just a general idea. And the rest of the resume is about what makes you happy, your passion, your purpose in life. And sometimes some folks need coaching in knowing their purpose in life and marriage specifically. And then things that you want, that you don't want, things that makes you unhappy. Where's my sample? Oh, there it is. Okay, sample. Sample. This is my actual biodata on when I met my wife. That's the title of my book, maybe. All right, so I think I've shown this before. It's very important, especially if you are new. And basically, this is my occupation. Basically, back then I was in advertising, and then just a quick brief. That's my profession. But the rest, I showed my profession. This is a front page, a quick glimpse of who I am, what I do. I volunteer at teaching English at the orphanage, soup kitchens, and creating awareness about abandoned babies. So that's a quick brief of what I do. But in details kat belakang ni, you can put in details lah. I mean, it's better if you are graphical. Some people like to read text. Some people like to see, visual people. Okay, kat belakang ni a bit more textual and detailed because I couldn't find enough pictures. It was 2012. Okay. Okay, so there are pages and pages of about me. So kalau I didn't introduce myself, tell her these are the things that makes me happy, and she didn't feel like she can fit into my life and be co-independent, co-dependent together, it's difficult for her to kenal. Tak kenal maka tak cinta. Okay, so it goes both ways really. A woman also wants to make her man happy at the same time, can. So what does a man want? He wants his woman to be happy. How you make him confident that he can make you happy? You tell him the things that make you happy. Communicate. Tell him in your biodata, tulis things that make you happy. All right? Okay. Next point adalah take interest in his interest. All right, so just take interest. Sebelum masa tengah ta'aruf ni, just know figure out what he likes to do. Dia suka kaki kereta ke, kaki bola ke, just understand. If you're not into that, it's fine. But if you are a football fan as well, fantastic. Memang sekaki lah kan, you and him sekaki. Right? I mean, honestly, this is not discussed. Of course, each of us have a variety of interests. Okay, my main passion is, of course, volunteerism. Like here, I showed you. So, and bila dah kahwin, we ta'aruf baru just bulan, and then got married in 5 months, and after that, find out that, oh my God, my wife can't tell the difference between Star Trek and Star Wars. Trivial, man. That's just trivial. Simple je. But, it would have been nice if she does, but if she doesn't, simple. But because we're focused on on the bigger things like cinta Allah dulu yang paling penting kan, akhlak agama dan iman itu antara yang paling penting. Interest, yes, it'll be nice for you to understand his interest, where he's coming from, because the way people punya interest tu is basically can be translated into their language. So, for example, you're talking to a pilot. Contoh, you're talking to a pilot. Like, let me fly this idea by you. Okay? Let me fly this idea by you. What do you think? You speak their lingo. You understand what their lingo. Okay? And for me, because I'm such a nerd, it's like, and I was so happy, and I was so happy that I wanted to go to this Star Trek exhibition. And I felt guilty going without my wife. But my wife said, hey, you want to go to this Star Trek convention exhibition? It's like, what? You want me to go? You want to go with me? Great, awesome, fantastic. Dah kahwin again. Dah kahwin. Oh, okay lah, dating. All right. So we went to this Star Trek exhibition because I'm such a nerd. All right. So I love it that she takes interest in my interests. And my lingo pun cakap, like Star Trek. I learn English. I learn my English from Star Trek. All right. All right. Of course, man tak nak mengaku that he wants to be praised and acknowledged. He tak nak mengaku that he wants to be praised and acknowledged. And to a point, being a man, we have already macam tak kisahlah, am I praised or acknowledged? I'll just do what I need to do kan. But when we are praised and acknowledged for what we do, we really appreciate it. Who doesn't want to be appreciated for what they do? Like taking out the garbage, cooking for the kids, and spending time with her, right? Praise, acknowledge. Okay? Boleh. I mean, betul tak? But I'm sure you think macam, oh, I'm a woman, I want to be praised and acknowledged too. It's same. Men want the same thing. But I'm just pointing this out because these are the things that men usually, statistically, when asked, what do they want? They want to be praised and acknowledged. Kan? Siapa yang tak nak dipuji? Kan? Tapi ada orang macam, oh, janganlah puji aku. Kan? I don't need all this puji-pujiness. But that's how he receives his sense of uniqueness. So some people feel their uniqueness from being praised and acknowledged. Some people feel their uniqueness in not being puji. So, I'm this stoic thing person, batu. I don't need to be praised and acknowledged. All right. Okay. Next point adalah support his passion. Support his passion is very key. It shows that you trust him, you believe in him, you care about what he cares about, and of course, I think these are the things that goes both ways. So I think it goes both ways, and for example, my passion is volunteerism, and I want to do my part to create a better ummah, inshallah. Okay, that's my part. And like I mentioned, my vision, my passion and my vision, my wife is very supportive of it. My vision is untuk menzahirkan generasi yang soleh dan solehah. Of course, that includes my children too. Kan? So, generasi yang soleh dan solehah, yang mendoakan jannah ibu bapa mereka dengan dijodohkan dengan ta'aruf yang halal. That's my passion, and that's what I do here every night. And you want someone to be supportive. And I'm sure if you have a passion, ladies, you want that person, your suami, to be supportive of your passion too. Walaupun he's not into it. Kan? Katakan you suka business crochet. I don't know why I keep picking crochet. Kata you suka business buat popcorn. Kan? Dia hanya support you dengan makan popcorn. Tapi he's supportive of you. Kan? He tells his friends, belilah popcorn bini aku buat. Kan? At least does that. Can be supportive. Janganlah anti passion dia. Okay? This is important. A man takut nak kahwin, one of the reason man takut nak kahwin is because dia rasa dia kahwin nanti tak ada freedom. So assure him that he will have some time with his friends. Why? Because men are a team creature, a tribal creature. They move in social circles, and how his personal identity sometimes is shaped and molded by his circle, by his group of friends. So that's why it's important to have to find the right man. It helps when you find, kalau dia kaki masjid, insyaAllah that guy also, his friends also kaki masjid, kan? Birds of feather flocks together lah. And what I wrote here is what men want is to be given the freedom. He wants to have his freedom, boleh berkahwin. Freedom sebagai seorang suami lah, bukan freedom pergi disco clubbing apa tu, tak, bukan itu. But when you give his freedom, he will miss you more when he's out. He's out with his friends, he's thinking about you, aku nak balik lah. So give him time to miss you, ladies. Kan? Masa I baru kahwin tu, and then the sheikh dekat office tu cakap, Zuhri, what are you still doing at the office? Dah dekat nak maghrib lah. Zuhri, what are you still doing at the office? Sheikh tu tanya, you're a newly married man. Go home to your wife. I cakap, Sheikh, give her time to miss me. I'll be home soon. And then Sheikh tu cakap, Zuhri knows what he's doing. So, it goes both ways. It's not out of sight, out of mind. Sorry, chup. Okay. I'll change your diaper in half an hour, okay? Okay. Right. So, as my daughter, she wants me to change the diaper. The daddy to do the dirty work. Daddy dirty work. And, okay, so sambung. Given the freedom to miss you. Give him the freedom to miss you. He lepak kat dengan kawan-kawan dia, lepak kat masjid ke, kat mamak ke. He needs time with his friends, and he wants to be assured he will be given time with his friends. And in that time, you're actually giving him freedom to miss you. Betul. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain this. What he wants is to be ready. Like I usually explain, ready is a feeling. What you need to do to be ready is prepare. Prepare, okay? And what I'm helping with you here every night is to prepare you untuk be ready, okay? For example, you're a sprinter runner in the Olympics, okay? You're a sprinter runner. You're dah on the track. You're on your mark. Get set, ready, set, go, kan? So that guy nak tembak, ready, set, go, boom. And then when the guy yang nak tembak tu, dia cakap, ready, wait. You cakap, I'm not ready. Dia tengok you, what are you doing here on the track? Haven't you been preparing? And so be ready. To be ready, you prepare. Ready is a feeling. You're on track because you already feel ready. You don't feel ready, you don't feel on track, it's because you have not prepared. Okay, so prepare dengan ilmu supaya you boleh amal, insyaAllah. Alright, so but if a guy tells you he's not ready, what you can do is believe him, take his word for it, let him go. Find someone who is ready to marry you. Find someone who is ready and ready to marry you. Okay, because you don't want to be waiting for a guy to be ready for next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and you are getting old at the same time. So he wants to be ready. Fine, find a guy who is ready to marry and to marry you. All right, boleh. So he wants to be ready. So you also want a guy kan yang nak kahwin and nak kahwin dengan you. Jangan menangguk sangat dengan orang yang tak nak kahwin dan tak nak kahwin dengan you. Or tak sure nak kahwin dengan you, or bagi banyak delay, excuse, nak kumpul duit dulu, beli bungalow dulu, and realistically, what his plans? Kalau dia dah put a down payment for the bungalow, for the Ferrari dia nak beli kat you tu, pula down payment for the bungalow, and what are you working towards it? What's your figure? What's your plan? Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Betul tak? Okay, what a man wants, he wants to be able to provide. Kan? He wants to know that he can provide to you. He wants to know that he can be the man that can help you provide. In this day and age, women generally can provide for themselves. In my coaching with the ladies, usually, women basically don't really fully expect to be provided for because she has her own income. And generally what a woman wants is the leadership, the menjadi imam yang ada akhlak, beragama, to be led by an imam. Bukan imam masjid, tak, tu bonus, okay, kalau you dapat kahwin imam masjid. But what women want generally is to be able to be cared for, yeah. And if she choose to not work, that he can provide. And man wants to be able that he can provide. There are cases of men can be a bit overconfident, macam it's okay, we can quit your job when you marry me, I'll take care of everything. Okay. Which could be a problem. One, he could be overconfident. Two, he may not have a side hustle or side income, can no backup. Three, you don't want to give up your career. Betul tak? Kan? And these are the things that needs to be discussed. You don't want to give up your career. You've worked so hard and so long, daripada kecil, train, sekarang dah you're doing your masters, your doctorate, and you don't want to give up your career. And you need to discuss this, okay? And okay, so back to this. He wants to know that he can provide. He can at least care for you, take you out for the occasional romantic dinner. He can provide with the certain holidays, kan, tak jauh pun tak apa, but he can do that. He wants to know he can do that. Okay, and discusslah what sort of holiday you want and what sort of dinner you want. Okay, all right. Okay, what men want? This one, I'm sure you feel the same way. The next point is to be loved and accepted for who he is. You also want to be accepted for who you are. Betul tak? Setuju? Setuju Alright. So both men and women want the same thing. To be loved, accepted. And I know I usually say this, but for you to be accepted by another person is for you to accept yourself first. Love yourself first. Hormati diri sendiri dulu. So kalau orang tu tak accept kita, maybe because we have not accepted ourselves. Cuba, I'm not talking about you, where maybe someone that you know intimately, occasionally you see this person in the mirror, all right? So it's something that we can work on, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, in the group, Sister NakJodoh BFF group, every Sunday morning we have coaching. The sisters have slowly learned to accept themselves for who they are, kan? And of course, how to love yourself, you start by loving Allah. And a great thing that we realized this morning, in this morning punya coaching, is that when you accept yourself, you're more grateful, you're more confident, you feel that Allah loves you, and Allah always loves you, but you just don't feel it because you don't accept it. So when you feel more confident, you're more grateful, the more Allah gives you. So it starts with accepting yourself. And the other person, a man, a woman, also goes both ways. This is not just uniquely for men. Men and women both wants to be loved and accepted for who they are, and can of course to continually grow with each other lah. So that's on the next point. Okay. Okay, so partner seumur hidup. Next point adalah a man want a partner seumur hidup. It's not that, talking about most reasonable men, okay? Most reasonable men. A partner seumur hidup where he feels that you will support him, his passion, his purpose. I'm not talking about financially, tak. I'm talking about his goal in life. Let's say he wants to be the CEO of the company someday, and you have his back, you have his support. He has the confidence that you boleh bagi emotional support. I'm sure you've heard that behind a strong man is a strong woman. Yeah, and also I think I've told this story before, where pasal Michelle Obama. Kan? Michelle Obama and Barack Obama walk into a restaurant. Apparently that restaurant is owned by Michelle Obama punya ex-boyfriend zaman muda-muda dulu. And then ex-boyfriend cakap, if you were to marry me, this restaurant would have been yours. Michelle Obama cakap, if I married you, you would have been president. Okay, I don't know if that's true, but that's the urban legend. So think about that. That's what Obama wanted. A partner in life yang boleh grow together, then dapat support, kan? Alright. Okay, next point adalah a man wants a woman that he can grow together, grow old together, have a better life, a fuller, have his life adventures with you, raising children. So if you can, in your resume again, show him that want to grow old with him and be supportive in possible business. You want to do business, for example, put it in your resume, things that you want to do, and he may want to do the same thing. You could be partners in business together. Possible, can. Basically, he wants to grow together with you. I mean, if you don't grow, you're dying. That's it. If you're not growing mentally, spiritually, you're dying mentally, spiritually. And if you're not growing in your marriage and in your love, you're dying in your marriage and your love. Nothing is stagnant. The only constant is change. I'm throwing out proverbs, but it's true because it's true. He wants to know whether he can grow old with you. He wants to know whether when he marries you, he will grow into a better man. What's the name of that movie? Clint Eastwood movie. He was a rather dangerous gunslinger, and then when his wife died, he told his daughter he's sorry because she lost her mom, and then because his wife made him a better man. His wife made him a better man, a more calm, a more someone who is a better husband, a father. So man is not always the leader in everything. A man also needs being led by or pushed in the right direction. That's what everyone needs, that once in a while, to be pushed into the right direction. So to grow into the right direction, to grow old with you. Is that an Adam Sandler song? All I want to do is grow old with you. Yes. Is that the wedding singer song? Man, it's an old movie. All right. So men want that as well. Not all men want polygamy. Betul. Letih. Fikir pun letih. My wife asked me sometime back, she asked me, is it true that all men dream of polygamy? And I told her, I can't dream of being nagged by another woman for the rest of my life. She said, that's not funny. But gelak seram. Kelakar if she's watching this, I'm going to get my ear pulled later. But yeah, tak larat. Sekarang pun macam, kalau seorang pun aku tak larat handle, kan. So, not every man wants polygamy. And it's, this is just my take on it, okay? It's like not every man wants polygamy, okay? And first, honestly, tak larat. In between changing diapers, whatever, blah, 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 working and hustling and trying to achieve a vision, nak bantu umat. So macam, I don't have time for all that. I don't think I can. And in fact, I have several friends. Hey Zuhri, since your wife bagi kau kahwin lagi, why don't you? It's like, tak larat. Aku tak nak. I just don't want to. I have other things that I want to do. I have a bigger vision. I mean, tak salah. Sunnah is sunnah, kan? But kalau mampu adil, and so far, I don't think I mampu adil. Sekarang pun, I don't feel I have give enough time to my son and to my daughter and to my wife. Because bila I peluk my son, my daughter jealous. Bila I peluk my daughter, my son jealous. Dua-dua, craving for attention, kan? Kids. So, dah setakat ni pun tak mampu, kan? Tak mampu nak adil. So, That's just my take on it. That's just my take. And so, my friends yang suruh, kahwin lagi satu ke apa ke, like, tak larat bro. Malah nak fikir pun aku malas. Tak larat. And dia cakap, kalau wife dia bagi, dia nak buat. Up to you. Kan? Ikut suka hati kau. Ikut ukur baju pada badan sendiri lah. Okay, so that's enough of me. Alright. So, point is here, what a man wants is to be able to grow old with you, to have a fuller life, to be a better man because you are married to him, okay? And live life adventures, the adventures of life, bukan macam Indiana Jones, tak. Macam, the ups and downs, roller coasters of marriage or being a parent, living life together, the companionship, the adventure of companionship, and to grow together and read relationship books together and listen to marriage videos like from Coach NakJodoh ni contoh, okay, right? Yeah, okay. All right, okay. So what men don't want, okay, like I mentioned in the text, what men don't want. This is just a sample list as we go. We'll go deeper as we go on. I'm going to do this every night, inshallah. Okay, but I'm just going to cover a few things for you to think about. Kalau you tak setuju or you need clarification, please WhatsApp me, message me here. Okay, all right. All right. So what men don't want is playing games. Macam sengaja, tak sengaja, budget jual mahal, or playing games, buat drama because there's some drama. Making a mountain out of a molehill. Kan? What is a big asset? What men want and respect is a woman who would make a molehill out of a mountain. Macam, never mind, small matter. Let's take care of it. Move on, right? Jangan mendramatize sangat. Not everyone wants to watch drama Mustafa Kamal and believe that's life, how that life should be. And playing games, no one likes to be playing games in relationship. It's confusing, it's exhausting, it is, who can relate? Playing games. Guys also play games. Not just saying just women play games. Guys also play games. And macam, because, contoh games that guys play is macam it's called breadcrumbing. Sometimes he shows up and give you a love bomb and then he disappears. He shows up, give you a love bomb, he disappears. Love bomb tu macam dia puji-puji, I want you, I like you, jom bincang-bincang, jom kahwin, bla bla bla. Lepas tu dia hilangkan diri. And then you pun macam, kau ni kejap macam Chip Small kan, kejap ada, kejap tak ada. Are you serious? You're not consistent. So nak kahwin, set a deadline, kita bincang and set a deadline and set expectation and sit down and talk. No games. So not just men hate playing games, hate women playing games. Women also hate men yang playing games macam tu kan. I'm not saying this is not exclusive to what men hate. Women also hate men that play games. Betul tak? Confusing betul. Okay, since we're live, I mean, since in the past, I'm not going to say names anyway. I was in a relationship dulu macam, and with this woman, kejap, jumpa, jom, let's talk about, how to plan our life, nak kahwin apa semua. And then she disappeared. Like, senyap je. And then layan perasaan sendiri apa semua. And then she shows up. Hey, let's talk about relationship. I was like, kau nak aku balik ke? Okay, fine, let's talk about it. Lepas tu hilang, nak break balik. Couple break. I've been through, made all those mistakes before. I can relate. I ni bukan ustaz dari dulu. I am still not an ustaz. Yeah? But I want you to start making the right things and stop doing the wrong things. So I made mistakes before. Wasted my youth and my life on crazy, stupid love relationships. And that's why I'm here trying to help you avoid those crazy, stupid love relationship mistakes. And so you dapat jodoh dengan cepat. Because ta'aruf is there, it's easy, it's fast, and ini cara yang disyariatkan kan. No games, no uncertainty, no games. Kalau if anyone who likes to play such games, that's not how it works in Islam. Islam, cara nak cari jodoh is clarity. There's no anxiety. There's no games, because it's super easy. Berkenalan, I don't know, I say all the time, yeah. But if you're new here, I see a few new names. And in Islam, very easy, super easy, because system tu dah ada, but we're not practicing it. What is the system? Wali tolong carikan jodoh, ta'aruf, kalau okay, tunang nikah, that's it. Alright. Tapi kalau but that system is not being practiced. Wali is not executing their work, their duty, not because they don't want to. Well, some don't want to. One is they don't know. Two is they know but they don't care to. Three, they're afraid to because takut kena blame, salah cari jodoh. And fourth is they just really don't know, don't care to. So it's up, unfortunately, it's up to you, the women, the ladies, to yourself to be independent and take the initiative untuk cari jodoh sendiri. So that's why I'm here, trying to help you and bantu wali yang perlu bantuan. And some, because I do have clients where fathers, they know that's their duty sebagai wali untuk carikan jodoh untuk anak dia, but they don't know how to. They need assistance, so they called me. So that's what I do. Okay, that's what I do, and I'm assisting for you to cari jodoh cara yang syariatkan. Alright, and I'm sharing with you how to possibly DIY, because I know you have options. There's a lot of websites out there, and what I recommend most is kalau you dating kat website, cari kat website, be careful. I think I've talked in other videos how to be alert of the red flags and watch out for scams and these other things to protect you, to protect your feelings and your dignity. That's why. And okay, bukan tak boleh. Not all websites are bad. Some are good, but some even the good ones, there are people yang kat dalam tu nak game kan, playing games in there. So it's not 100% perfect or secure. That's the concern. So buatlah dengan berhemah. That's my point, right? And okay, so yep. Okay, so next point adalah what men don't want: low drama. Actually, men want low drama. Realistically, there's no such thing in life as no drama. Maybe this text here is a bit misleading. Sorry, I wrote here don't want low drama. Realistically, they don't want drama. But realistically, no such thing in life as no drama. That's what real life is about. That's why I feel I don't watch dramas, because real life has enough drama. I handle a lot of drama on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes, personal, emotional drama from my clients, and even at a human rights punya level punya drama. And I think that's enough drama. I don't need to watch TV because there's enough drama from my side. So what men don't want drama. I don't think women want drama, but some people, men and women, are just drama centric, just dramatic, drama queen. Guys also some drama queen. Kan? Betul tak? Not just women drama queen, men also can be drama queen. Kan? So when men don't want drama, women also don't want drama. Betul tak? Unless you drama queen, or unless that guy is a queen, please jangan elak kunyit, okay? Please elak kunyit. Regretfully, I occasionally receive calls tanya minta nasihat because dia dah terkahwin dan dah cerai lah. Cerai, someone dah berkahwin and find out that husband dia kunyit, so dah cerai. So she wants to start and move on again. Okay, insyaAllah I can help. So you need to be aware that this person is kunyit. sebelum when was this? 2016. This lady called me. Oh, my ex-husband dulu kunyit. And I asked my wife, yang kunyit tu apa? Huh? What? Gay? Oh, gay kahwin eh? Yeah, alright. Like, it was new to me. I didn't know what kunyit was back then. And then I didn't know the terms, okay? And then the new terms, the new terminology. So, inshallah. So there are I know I'm addressing here also single mothers, divorcees, widows. Yep, inshallah. We can talk. WhatsApp me. Let me know. Okay. Okay. So, this is based on our research, a focus group discussion we did. Men are afraid of nagging. Well, yeah, true. Men are afraid of nagging, but there are ways to avoid nagging and address the problem. And for example, if the wife complains that or the pipe is leaking, well, men, fix the pipe. She's asking you to fix it. All right. So that's why I always have a toolbox right next to me. Just whatever toolbox, whatever is leaking, just go plug it, and try to mitigate the nagging. That's important. And there are various reasons why women nag. Just usually is valid reasons, or it's because he's not taking actions. And try to communicate why women nag. I try to educate guys why women nag. Women nag because you're not listening. Women nag because you're not taking action or not even acknowledging what they're telling you. You're just, holding the newspaper. And pegang newspaper, like she's talking to you, but you're looking at the newspaper. Tak dengar pun, ignoring her. That's why she's repeating herself. All right. So I think this is a matter of communication. Nagging is a powerful tool, ladies. It's a powerful tool. Don't overdo it. It might be overkill. Because it can be used for good as well. But communicate why. Before I start nagging, you tell him, before I start nagging, I want you to fix the pipe. Contoh, okay? You don't want me to nag? Fine. Just fix the damn pipe. Okay? Contoh, ada orang gelak. Kelakar. Oh, suka ya aku lawak pasal nagging. Alright, so no one likes nagging, kan? Alright. Next point adalah, this is a big scary thing for the guys. They don't want in-laws yang penyebuk. In-laws. I think in the top three causes of divorce is campur tangan mertua. Top 3 reasons for divorce. One is first usually finance. Second is communication. Third is in-laws penyibuk, gangguan in-laws. I think fourth is gangguan orang ketiga, another woman. So there are research on this. I can't remember the order, but this is one of the fear is in-laws penyibuk, because it is in a way it makes relationships worse, the communication worse, because that's why it is hal bilik tidur is hal bilik tidur. Between husband and wife is husband and wife. Memang itu yang agama kita nak. Between husband and wife is husband and wife. Men and women are a garment for each other. Tutup keaiban sama sendiri. But when one spouse buka banyak mulut, tell their father or mother pasal buka keaiban pasal spouse dia, then that prepare for all hell to break loose and losing trust. He won't trust you anymore because you banyak mulut, and goes both ways lah, kan? He won't trust you anymore because you banyak mulut. And to rebuild that trust is going to take a very long time, a very long, painful process, because he's lost his trust that he can trust to tell you anything anymore, because you're going to tell your buka mulut you to tell other people. All right. And a friend of mine, he's been divorced twice, because the ex-wife, she any marital problems, she would tell her best friend and her father. Yeah, he would tell her best friend and her father, and of course that basically disrupt his trust towards her. He doesn't open up to her anymore, and everything degrades from that lah. Everything degrades from that because there's no more trust in the relationship. There's no more communication, no more open communication. And then what should I tell you kind of thing? What should I tell you? Gonna open your mouth to your father and your friend again, blah, blah, blah. So to a point where one of them, to a point when he already moved out, and then she also about to move out of the house after their divorce. And the wife angkat katil, tengok ada kain kuning bawah katil. Don't know who put there. Dia tanya her ex-husband, my friend, like, hey, do you put this kain kuning under the bed? No, I don't know. I tak percaya benda-benda ni. Kan? Ask lah your father yang suka percaya benda-benda ni. So, and your best friend yang you selalu buka mulut tu. So it could go, the repercussion of buka mulut is that bad. It's that bad. Sampai pakai kain kuning bawah katil kind of thing. If you know what I mean. I don't want to talk in detail about kain kuning punya hal, because I've seen things. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to think about it. Anyway, moving on. Okay, all right. What men don't want, next point is to be treated perfect. Why? Katakan you tell, oh, you're so perfect. You tell your guy, the guy you're meeting, or your husband. It puts him on such a high pedestal. It's difficult for him to be himself, and he's trying to maintain that perfectness. He doesn't want to be treated as perfect. He knows he's human. He doesn't like to be undulated. Is that the word? Tak suka disanjung-sanjung, and to be treated perfect. And he has to maintain that, stoic macho-ness, and he's not himself, tak boleh gurau, tak boleh buat silap, kan. Tak suka. Men don't want to be treated like they're perfect. And I'm sure if you put yourself in that shoe, kan, oh, this guy memuja-muja you sangat-sangat, you are perfect. Of course, you rasa macam uneasy, awkward, and rasa kena maintain this image of perfectness to this person. Men pun sama. Don't want to be treated as someone who is perfect, a perfect being. Right? Jangan terlalu memuji. Puji perlu, tapi jangan terlalu memuji lah. Jangan terlalu memuji, bahaya. No one is perfect. Men are really uncomfortable because he knows that he's not perfect. And honestly, I was in a relationship once, and she basically, everything I do is like, wow, you are awesome. Like, lemas. Like, and I feel like macam, why do you look at me that way? Whoa, it's just weird. I mean, I don't feel comfortable, blah, blah, blah. It's weird. I can't be myself. I rasa macam, I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird. I don't want to be seen as perfect. This was my past experience. All right. Don't tell my wife. Anywho, ni zaman jahil dulu lah. Okay. All right. So next point adalah, don't want woman who is entitled. I mean, both, of course, still goes both ways, kan? I mean, but from a man's point of view, of course, he wants to provide for his wife. Yes. But he wants to provide for his wife, and then occasionally he wants to take the initiative to take you go holiday, dinners, and all that. But if he starts getting the message that the wife or the woman feels entitled to such high, lofty, unrealistic standards, macam, oh, kena 5-star dinner every night, and 5-star dinner, and any less, she's ungrateful. She becomes ungrateful. So ingratitude lah. The point here is ingratitude, which is probably one of the worst feeling or thing that can happen in a man's head when he believes his wife is not grateful. And of course, there are surah and hadith on this. I don't want to mention it here, because it deserves a full explanation. But if he feels that the wife is not grateful, dalam ta'aruf lah, dalam ta'aruf perkenalan ni, if he feels macam you are entitled to such high lofty things, and then he feels macam you will be ungrateful because I cannot give you for this such high lofty things, and then there's no fit, and then he'll be macam, okay, tak apa, I guess we don't match, tak sekufu. Okay, so he wants, like, it goes back to the first point where he wants his woman to be happy. If he believes he can't make you happy, then he won't go ahead with you, right? So if you put your entitled foot forward, then I guess no one will like us. If we're entitled, man or woman lah, or any friend ke apa kan, even friends, no one likes someone who's entitled. And yeah, someone who is ungrateful, semua benda salah, semua benda tak bersyukur. And of course we want someone yang sentiasa bersyukur, sentiasa happy. Gratitude, happiness starts with gratitude, isn't it? All right. So last point before I go change my daughter's diaper. All right. Okay. So men don't want to be emasculated. Let me explain first. Kan. Contoh. Macam he's trying to cuci aircon. Kan. Dia nak cuci aircon. If my wife were to tell me macam, you pandai ke cuci aircon, you tak pandai lah cuci aircon, buatlah, panggil lah aircon service cleaner, blah blah blah. Okay je aku cuci aircon kan. Of course, I cuci aircon pun I boleh injured, the chemical burn my hand. And but I did it anyway. So yeah, save a lot of money. Kan. I didn't want the air conditioner people to come to the house takut COVID. That's why I did it myself. Anywho, and then sebagai contoh, if I tengah potong bawang and then she said, jangan potong bawang tu, potong macam ni. And I'm cool with it now. Like, you nak potong macam tu, you potong macam tu. I'm following Gordon Ramsay. Dia potong macam ni. Let me try how I want to do things. Don't perendahkan lah. No one likes to be put down, kan? And no one likes to be put down. Tak percaya kan sama ada you perendahkan kejantanan dia atau kewanitaan you. No one wants to be being put down. And it's like there was this one time, I can't remember how the discussion started with my wife. I said, if kalau ada orang nak rompak kita, you lari What? Something along that line lah. Lari You lari kan? Like, yelah, what to you? But I never told her crazy things that I've taken. Didn't feel like sharing at that time or any point of time to share things like, someone's put a gun to my head and I managed to talk my way out. Someone's put a parang to my neck and I talked my way out, and I can handle that. The gangster has really put a baseball bat to my head, and because I was protecting this old homeless man, he was trying to beat up this old homeless man, and I stood in between the gangster guy, said, bro, come, hit me lah. Hit me, bro. Jangan kacau pakcik tu ni. You hit me. You got a problem with him, you go through me. Right? He put a baseball bat to my head, just right there. And then it's like, don't emasculate me by telling me to run. Okay? It's like I've done manly things before, but I don't want to show off to my wife, but okay lah, whatever makes you feel safe, whatever. Okay. But that was, yes, and contoh, another contoh is when a man is driving, no backseat driving. Okay, when your husband is driving, no backseat driving. It's probably one of the worst things you could do. Well, if there's anything I hate in this world, is a person who asks for bribes and backseat drivers. Those basically the two things that I hate. So it's like, hey, let me drive. I'm a slow driver too, especially when kids in the car. But that's just me. We'll explore that discussion deeper next time. So I can hear already my daughter calling me, asking me to change the diaper. So I hope you've benefited. At least you've begin to have an understanding, the perspective of what men want and what men don't want. Okay. All right. So thank you. Very nice for joining. Please send me questions. I appreciate questions because I want to help you. Because as I said, my vision is to actually menjodohkan you supaya you menzahirkan generasi yang soleh dan solehah. InsyaAllah. Okay. That's the big goal. Nanti kan, I told my wife, this is my vision. Dia cakap, nanti kan orang cakap, you tunggang apa? Habis tu nak berlandaskan apa? Kan? Nak berlandaskan agama Quran dan Sunnah lah. Dia orang tak tahu dia orang tunggang lembu kerbau pendek ke kinzir ke, I don't know, whatever. I don't care if what people think or say that I whatever, tunggang agama. Memang dah kita buat kerja ni berlandaskan Quran dan Sunnah, kan? And the goal yang I takutkan nanti akhirat nanti I tak diterima sebagai umat Nabi sebab I tak share the truth. Dakwah is sharing the truth. So I'm just sharing the truth, and from experience sebagai tukang cari jodoh and from the khusus relationship of men and women, fiqh perkahwinan and divorce, I'm just sharing what I learned from fiqh and Quran Sunnah and my experience sebagai seorang tukang cari jodoh. That's what I'm doing. And I want you untuk berkahwin, bertaaruf dengan halal, berkahwin dapat berkat dan bahagia, insyaAllah. Okay, so thank you very much. Please send me questions. I appreciate questions. Yuran malam ini adalah ask me questions. WhatsApp to me questions. So this is my number. 601-123-899-897. It's shown here. All right. And yep, I know I've explained last night, tulis surat cinta to yourself is probably the hardest homework I've given. That's why I think 10 hari kot I asked you to do this homework, and this thing actually takes time, especially once you've gone through a lot of hard knocks and trying to tell yourself that you are awesome, trying to tell yourself that you love yourself even though through all these hardships. I understand it's difficult. That's why it's a very important homework, okay? And that's why I keep asking for it, because it's that important. To love yourself, you want to be loved, you love yourself first. And then you realize that Allah loves you. How? Another way, probably a better way, is learn to love Allah more. Learn to love Allah more by being grateful for what He has already given. And in fact, you're already awesome. You dah cukup sifat, you're intelligent. You just need to remind yourself. It's self-reminder. Remind yourself that you are awesome. Remind yourself that Allah loves you. And Allah does love you, but you just don't feel it because you don't remind yourself. That's probably one reason. Okay, all right. So your homework. Yuran malam ni ialah sign me. You don't have to sign me. Ask me questions, okay? Because surat cinta to yourself ni is a very personal thing. Yeah, if you want to send me, great. Tak send to me, tak apa. At least you do, because I want you to progress. I want you to love yourself. When you love yourself, you love Allah more. You love Allah more, Allah will give you more. Allah will permudahkan lagi jodoh you, insyaAllah. That's why I give this homework. Bukan I saja for fun je I bagi homework ni. Tak, kan? Because I want to achieve the vision of menzahirkan generasi yang soleh solehah melalui ta'aruf halal. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so I can hear my kids screaming. Okay, minta diri dulu. Okay, sebelum saya undur diri, kita baca doa dulu. Bismillah. Lepas ni type amin and baca amin. Aminkan sama sendiri. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik pada ibu bapaku, yang disayangimu untuk mendapat keredaan-Mu, berganding bahu bersama ke jannah-Mu, ya Allah. Amin. Amin. Type amin. Amin. Type amin. Type amin. Type here. Alright. Okay. So, thank you very nice. Thank you very nice. Jumpa malam esok insya-Allah. Okay. So, saya undur diri. Ingat, cinta diri, cinta mari. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Going off air. Going off air. Bye. Amin. Assalamualaikum.